Hey, welcome back to the channel. This is the 3-year update for my AD-A60P. I know a lot of you have been asking for it. I'm sorry it took so long, but here we go. So it's been about 3 years, or coming up for 3 years. Now the first year this tank was with me at the old place, it did receive some water changes. I was trying to go high tech with it, and that was really nice. I got the Pro-Y going with that carpet, but then I had to move, and this was quite a pain to move. I actually chipped the glass a little bit on the other side, and to this day this is still one of my favorite tanks of all time, of my life. I just love it so much. One of my favorite plants is Cryptochrian, and this thing is ADA high quality, high clarity glass from Japan. There's nothing to hate about it. I got the night crew light up top, just one singular night crew light carrying me all the way. And so after moving here and scaping it and then rescaping it, I have stopped the water changes altogether. So it's actually been like 2 years since the last water change. I just do the regular top-ups, maybe every week or every 2 weeks, and I replace the floaters. So as you can see, one of the big reasons why it doesn't need any water changes is because there's not much fish in it. I believe there's 2 Amano shrimp in here as well, taking care of the algae. There's ram's horn snails. Part of my very little maintenance is trying to get out any of the Malaysian trumpet snails that I see. And part of the reason why even floaters are struggling in this tank is because it just doesn't have enough nutrients going for it. I have to keep dosing. Easy Green low-tech fertilizer and also Easy Green iron. I know there's not really that many red plants in there, but the thing is, dosing iron doesn't only take care of red plants. Iron's just good for any plants, so I do have to dose that every like 3rd or 4th top up. I might be upping the dosage because, you know, if the floaters are not lasting, that's a good sign that really there's not enough nutrients. But the other thing is there's just the sheer amount of plants in here taking up all the nutrients. It's kept algae, most of the algae, at bay, at the same time keeping the floaters unhealthy. And I have to watch out for the nutrient-rich substrate that it doesn't get completely depleted. I do have some Easy Green root tabs if that is the case. Just pop a few in there and that's good for another half a year to a year. The Cryptochrian really went wild, really went crazy with it. And for the long run, I might stock it with more shrimp. I want to stack more lava rocks in the back and then put more like Bucephalandra or Anubias nana right in between the lava rocks. And I don't want to trim down the Cryptochrian at all. I just wanted to go wild. That is one of my favorite kind of scapes at the moment. Always kind of been this like natural ecosystem wild look. Kind of like not cutting your lawn for like half a year. The neighbors are going to judge you, but hey, you do you, man. Whatever makes you happy. There's nothing like seeing a mono shrimp going in and out of the dense Cryptochrian, or these chili rasboras darting in and out. The other thing is I want to get some more chili rasboras sometime. I'm thinking of new scapes in the future that might require some chili rasboras, but not permanently staying in that scape. So I'll probably get it for the new scape and then transfer them into this tank instead of just straight up getting new fish for this tank. Because that's something that fish tubers have to think about, right? It's like you set up a tank and are you going to keep it forever? If you're not, then where's the livestock going to go? You can return it back to the local fish store, but another way, a better way in my opinion, is to just keep, because a lot of my scapes, I do the scape and then I take it down because I'm hyper aware of how much I can take on as a person. I'm doing all this by myself, so if I don't come around to maintaining it, it doesn't get maintained. That's another reason why I am looking forward to the future of the channel, which is going to be probably filled with very low tech, no filter builds. That way I can take on more tanks with less maintenance, and I get to showcase how to make these no filter, very low tech tanks for you guys, because it's very satisfying. It is the core of my hobby and why I'm in this hobby. From all the different kinds of ways you can make a fish tank, I believe that the low tech, no filter, maybe a filter but running very slightly, is my favorite way of keeping fish by far. It brings me the most satisfaction, it brings me the most joy and calmness, and just something about a self-sustaining ecosystem that I've made and can maintain with very little effort is just super on point for me. And that's kind of what happened with this tank. It's kind of what's happening with every single tank that I have, and it's bringing me a lot of joy. It's taken me a while to get around to it, like this balance of being a fish tuber and also being able to do something that I truly enjoy, not pushing myself onto projects that I might not actually like. So that's about it for this tank. If there's other questions, let me know in the comments below. And let me just do a quick little update of the things around me right now. Take this off. So that is the Rescue Betta tank. It's getting quite a bit of algae. I'm gonna have to scrub that down, but everything's going really nice. This little betta boy, this little twin tail, is still doing really well, very healthy and hungry all the time. Very good eater, very good appetite, perfect. And then to my left, we have my little plant corner. I've kind of rehomed a lot of these plant corners. This is my clean laundry that I haven't folded yet because I'm a lazy boy. My ZZ plant Raven, one of my favorite plants of all time, second only to the original ZZ plant. These guys are growing so well. I don't know how my grandma does it, but she's got a ZZ plant, the normal one, and she got it way after I've got mine. It's grown like 3, 4, 5 times the size, and she overwaters it. I was told to not overwater this plant. She must have like the touch of the grandma or something. Like, I need that DLC, man. I'm just a stupid youngblood trying to get some houseplants going. It's just crazy how wise and how green of a touch these older people can have. Every time I go to her house, I'm like, Grandma, your ZZ plant kicks my ZZ plant's ass. Sorry, Zendaya. And just this pothos giving off this big long shoot. I don't want to cut that because it looks so good. And just these etc. plants. And this pothos growing down a little bit. My escapism shoe. And we got some flame moss just growing out. I don't know what to do with the flame moss right now, but yeah, that's just chilling there. Oh, and we have the Guppy or Endler's breeding project. I want to do an update on that for sure, but I think I'll save it for the next video. Alrighty, y'all. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this very chill update and a little bit of future thinking about what direction this channel is going to go. Have a good day, guys, and don't forget to get your hands wet. Tetra, we in a spot, coming in hot, ventral fin dot, acclimate that, with my shoal at, clear my fin rod from Cariciformes to Paracherodon, hold on, there's not another fish that you can wish for, lit fam sus, I finna gone 3 days without furt, I'm an addict, like fanatic, I'm a baddest, no tabs, only dirt, my Corey gang so loyal, black Tetra go skirt, we came to play, came to silence, gang.